Gentlemen, let's talk about something that every man over 50 deserves to experience: unshakable energy, drive, and confidence. You see, as the years pass, many men feel like their power fades. The spark they once had, the fire in their step, the clarity in their focus, the strength in their grip, seems to dim slowly, almost silently. But what if I told you that nature still holds the secret to lighting that fire again? That deep within something as simple as olive oil lies the potential to reignite your testosterone, your vitality, and your edge? Now I know what you're thinking. Olive oil, really? That's for salad dressing, not for male energy. But here's the thing. Extra virgin olive oil is one of nature's purest treasures. It's packed with monounsaturated fats and antioxidants that support hormone balance, improve blood flow, and feed your cells what they crave to perform at their best. But when you mix it with one specific natural ingredient before bed, something found in every kitchen, you turn that golden oil into a testosterone-charging elixir. I'm talking about raw honey. Not the processed sugary syrup you find on shelves, but real raw honey from nature's source. When olive oil and honey combine, they create a dynamic duo that works quietly through the night to support your body's natural hormone production. Olive oil fuels your endocrine system, while honey provides the glucose that helps your brain signal for the release of testosterone during deep sleep. Together, they give your body the nourishment it needs to recover, rebuild, and rejuvenate, right when it's most ready to do so. Here's what happens when you make this your nightly ritual. You'll notice mornings that feel different. You wake up lighter, sharper, more awake. That morning sluggishness that used to cling to you? Gone. You start to feel that old power returning, the energy to move, the will to lift, the confidence to take on the day. Because what you've done is not just fuel your body. You've told it, I'm ready to be strong again. Science backs it up too. Studies show that olive oil helps increase luteinizing hormone, the very signal your body uses to tell your testes, make more testosterone. Add the slow, steady energy of honey, and your system stays balanced throughout the night, avoiding crashes, avoiding stress spikes, and instead, nurturing steady recovery. But listen carefully, this isn't magic. This is consistency. You can't do it once and expect miracles. It's a ritual, a commitment. Just 1 tablespoon of olive oil mixed with a teaspoon of raw honey before bed. Stir it well, take it slowly, and let it become part of your nightly rhythm. You're not just mixing ingredients. You're blending intention with action, because every man who chooses to take back his vitality does so not by chance, but by choice. You're choosing to give your body what it truly needs. You're choosing to say no to decline, no to fatigue, and yes to power, energy, and life. So tonight, before you turn off the lights, walk into your kitchen. Grab that bottle of olive oil, that jar of honey, and remind yourself that youth is not something you lose. It's something you reignite. You're not past your prime. You're just getting started. Mix it, take it, believe in it, and watch as your strength, your drive, your masculinity reawaken, one night at a time. As men cross the age of 50, something subtle yet powerful begins to shift inside the body. The once thriving flow of testosterone, our master male hormone, starts to slow down. This decline isn't just about libido or physical strength. It's about vitality itself. Testosterone influences mood, confidence, muscle mass, fat distribution, bone strength, and even how alert and alive you feel every single morning. Yet the tragedy is that many men accept this slow decline as just aging. They give up their natural power, without even realizing that nature still provides the tools to rebuild it, if only we know how to use them. Among nature's most potent gifts is olive oil, a golden elixir that has been cherished for centuries in Mediterranean cultures. The men who consume olive oil daily are known for their longevity, heart health, and vitality that lasts well beyond middle age. What most people don't realize is that olive oil does far more than support the heart. It directly impacts the endocrine system, the delicate network that regulates hormone production, including testosterone. Here's how it works. Testosterone production begins in the brain. The hypothalamus sends a signal to the pituitary gland, which releases luteinizing hormone, LH. LH then travels to the testes, telling them to produce testosterone. Now, when your body lacks healthy fats, especially the kind found in olive oil, this hormonal communication weakens. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats and polyphenols, both of which improve the responsiveness of these hormonal signals. In other words, olive oil strengthens the conversation between your brain and your body's testosterone factories. Olive oil also helps reduce oxidative stress. As we age, free radicals accumulate and damage our cells, including the Leydig cells in the testes responsible for producing testosterone. The antioxidants in extra virgin olive oil, such as oleocanthal and hydroxytyrosol, neutralize those free radicals, protecting and rejuvenating these vital cells. It's like giving your body a nightly tune-up, restoring the machinery that keeps your masculinity alive and active. But here's where things get even more interesting. When olive oil is combined with the right natural partner, raw honey, it becomes exponentially more effective. Honey provides a natural source of simple carbohydrates, which the brain uses as energy during sleep. This glucose allows the hypothalamus to maintain steady hormonal signaling throughout the night, leading to a stronger release of testosterone during REM sleep cycles. Together, olive oil and honey form a synergistic duo that supports hormonal function at every level, from brain signaling to cellular protection. Now imagine this ritual. Before bed, you take a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, rich and smooth, and mix it with a teaspoon of raw honey. You stir it until the blend becomes silky and golden. You drink it slowly, letting it coat your throat, and within minutes your body begins to prepare for a deep, restorative rest. As you sleep, your body absorbs the nutrients, fuels hormonal balance, and triggers recovery. By morning, you're not only better rested, you're hormonally recharged. This small habit taps into something primal. Long before synthetic testosterone boosters or supplements, men relied on foods that worked with their biology, not against it. Olive oil and honey are timeless, pure, and powerful. They don't trick your body. They train it to return to its natural state of balance and strength. The science, the tradition, and the results all point in one direction. This simple nighttime mix can be a cornerstone of male wellness after 50. You're not just feeding your body nutrients. You're feeding your hormone engine, restoring communication between your cells and your brain, and reigniting the production of the very hormone that defines your energy, passion, and drive. So the next time you look at that bottle of olive oil, don't just see a cooking ingredient. See it for what it truly is, a natural key to reclaiming your vitality. Because when you mix olive oil with nature's sweetness before bed, you're not just making a drink, you're crafting a powerful signal to your body. Wake up strong. Stay young. Live fully. That's the essence of true male rejuvenation, natural, consistent, and powerful. Every great transformation begins not with massive, dramatic changes, but with small, consistent actions. For men over 50, regaining strength and vitality isn't about taking a shortcut. It's about rebuilding the body's natural rhythm. When the right habits are practiced consistently, they awaken the body's innate intelligence, allowing it to perform the way it was designed to. That's the beauty of natural nighttime rituals. They align with the body's biological clock, turning rest into recovery and sleep into strength. Here's the truth. Your body wants to thrive. It's not broken. It's just waiting for the right signals. The challenge is that modern life constantly sends wrong signals: artificial light late at night, processed food, stress, and a lack of deep sleep. These factors trick the brain into thinking it's daytime when it's not, throwing off hormone production, especially testosterone. The good news is, when you give your body the right cues, through simple, natural rituals, it remembers how to heal, rebuild, and grow stronger again. That's where the power of nighttime habits comes in. Imagine a calm evening routine that tells your body, it's time to restore. A warm light, a calm mind, and a small natural booster like olive oil and honey before bed can completely transform your hormonal environment. During the night, testosterone isn't just produced, it's optimized. Most of a man's daily testosterone release happens while he sleeps, especially during the deepest stages of rest. That means the hours after you fall asleep are when your body is rebuilding your strength, drive, and vitality. The goal isn't to flood your body with synthetic hormones or depend on expensive pills. Those may offer short-term effects, but they often disrupt your natural rhythm. Instead, the key is to nurture your system from the inside out, to remind your body how to do what it once did effortlessly. A simple mixture of olive oil and raw honey before bed can help provide that natural signal. Olive oil nourishes the endocrine system. Honey fuels the brain's communication pathways that release testosterone, and together, they help the body settle into deep, restorative sleep, where real regeneration happens. Now, consistency is everything. You can't do this once or twice and expect miracles. The real power lies in repetition, because what you do every night becomes what your body expects. Over time, this small act reprograms your system, strengthening your hormonal response naturally. Think of it as training your body, not forcing it. Each night, your cells adapt, your organs respond, and your hormones begin to find their balance again. And let's not forget the mental impact. Rituals have power beyond biology. They create focus, calm, and purpose. When a man commits to a nightly practice that's about his health and strength, he reconnects with his own discipline. That discipline spills into every part of his life, his work, his relationships, his mindset. Suddenly, you're not just stronger physically. You're sharper, more grounded, more alive. For men over 50, this isn't about turning back the clock. It's about resetting it. You're giving your body permission to perform the way it was always meant to. Think of how different your life could feel if every morning started with more energy, if your workouts felt easier, if your confidence quietly grew stronger. All of that begins in the quiet of the night, with the smallest of actions, done faithfully. You don't need complex routines, fancy equipment, or expensive supplements. You need nature, rhythm, and commitment. Just one simple mixture, a few deep breaths before bed, and a consistent promise to yourself to keep showing up. Because here's the real secret. The male body never truly loses its power. It only forgets it. And when you give it the right nourishment, the right rest, and the right consistency, that power roars back to life. It's not magic, it's biology. It's not a trend, it's truth. So tonight, as you stand in your kitchen, mixing that olive oil and honey, remember, this isn't just about a drink. It's about a ritual that honors your strength, your health, and your masculine energy. You're not treating symptoms. You're reviving your foundation. You're not chasing youth. You're mastering longevity. Because when a man takes control of his nightly routine, he doesn't just sleep better, he lives better. And that is how small, consistent rituals reignite the unstoppable force within every man. Gentlemen, what you do tonight shapes how you feel tomorrow. The path to explosive energy, strength, and confidence after 50 doesn't lie in pills, shortcuts, or quick fixes. It lies in honoring your body's natural design. By embracing a simple, powerful ritual, mixing olive oil with raw honey before bed, you're not just taking a health step. You're sending your body a signal that it's time to rebuild, restore, and rise again. This is about more than testosterone. It's about reclaiming your drive, your focus, your edge. Every night that you choose consistency, you're investing in your vitality. Every time you repeat the ritual, you're reminding your system of its strength. With each sunrise, you'll feel it. The clarity, the calm power, the confidence that comes when your body works with nature, not against it. So tonight, don't let hesitation win. Walk into that kitchen, pour that olive oil, add that spoon of honey, and take the first step toward reclaiming your masculine fire. Because the truth is, you're not running out of time, you're entering your prime. And this time, you're doing it with wisdom, balance, and a ritual that truly works. Your strength is still there. It's waiting for you to wake it up.